The lonely singles in your area are real. We've already figured that out. But after hunting down the CEO, we now actually want to talk to one of the women of checksinglewomen.com. Can we track down a scammer and confront them?
Hot singles in your area, they're so back.
Yes!
And you know who else is not back, because we haven't met him before, but
Borton.
he's our new guy.
I love him.
Borton made an account on checksinglewomen.com and started rizzing up girls like crazy.
That makes sense. Look at him.
Now, as you found last video, it seems to be full of scammers now.
Oh yeah, there's almost no real person.
Like just catfishes all around. But then
Sverg?
Sverg. This is Sverg.
Of course.
She hit up Borton being like, oh my god, you're so hot.
That makes sense.
Sverg is 39 years old. She's from Olomouc, and she's a huge Telegram fan.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Olomouc is fun because that's where we are right now. We were here to track down the CEO of Hot Singles.
Yeah.
Now, the main question here is the following.
Is Sverg a common name and it leads to GitHub?
Yeah, the only real result was someone having the username Sverg on GitHub.
Yeah.
So then I hit up the reverse image search on Sverg's face.
Of course.
There's a load of results.
Oh, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn.
They all sort of have different names. There's Charissa Littlejohn, there's Amelia Griffin, there's Caroline Wilson. It's like, this picture seems to be used for a lot of scams.
Yeah, it's a lot of face claims, yeah.
But I wanted to know the actual person behind the picture, and I was able to trace it back to a YouTube account.
She's actually Charissa Littlejohn.
Charissa Littlejohn, who is a veteran mum gun YouTuber.
Huh.
You know?
That's not necessarily what I expected.
No. And it made Borton very nervous. Are all the women on checksinglewomen.com just fake nowadays? But then, a light in the dark. Monka.
Oh.
She is 30 and she's from Ostrava, which is pretty close to Olomouc where we are right now. Here's the beautiful thing about Monka. She hid on all the signs of a good old Czech single woman, a real woman but scam.
Just like in the previous episode.
Language. Switching between German, Czech, and English like crazy.
Okay.
Saying I love you within one day.
My therapist told me to stop doing that.
Asking for money within minutes. Switching to WhatsApp in the first message on checksinglewomen.com.
That's nice. Maybe it's fun to note that this decently expensive website only allows you to message 5 messages a day.
Yeah, her opening message was just like, here's my number.
That's good.
Which is something women always do on dating apps.
Yeah, no, true.
Going to Revolut, asking for Revolut.
Interesting.
It seems like Revolut is the new Western Union for scammers.
Oh, I feel bad for Revolut because I quite like them.
And lastly, asking for money consistently.
Okay.
Let's go through some of the conversations Borton and Moncha have had.
That sounds good.
Let's act them out.
That sounds even better.
Ich werde dich wohl anhand des Fotos wiedererkennen.
Hello, my love. Yes, sorry. This is my profile picture. Why do you speak German? I'm currently relaxing at my Airbnb. And you? Where do you live, my love?
Ostrava, and what are you doing then? Borton, how are you then?
Oh, I want to go there soon. Will you meet me, my love? Very good, baby. Send me your picture.
Ja, ich schicke dir das gewünschte Exemplar.
Whoa! My love, you are so gorgeous. Baby, I need to cook my lunch, but I will write to you very soon. Borton, Borton.
I understand you, but I wanted to go now, my love. If you wouldn't send me some money for food before we see each other, my love.
My love, how can I send you money? Venmo?
Through the account, love.
I am happy to help, but we must meet soon. I only help girls who are looking for a long-term relationship. What do you mean, my sweet baby girl?
I'm saying that you can also send love via Revolut to the account.
I will skip ahead a little bit because this is where the scammers turn into a Revolut help desk. And TLDR, Borton couldn't get it to work.
And then this weekend, we will meet and I will make you the happiest, gorgeous girl.
Okay, you did the re-recording, my love.
We never figured out what the re-recording was, so fast forward to the next day.
Guten Morgen!
Oh nein, Dinosaurus. My love, are you German?
Nein, bin ich nicht.
Fast forward a day of Revolut help desking.
You are the most groggiest girl, Moncha.
Yes, I am.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So Moncha gave an address. At first she only gave the square that she lives on, but after Borten pressed on, we got a number. And I checked it on Google Street View. It's a real address.
Okay.
I think Moncha might live here?
We should drive there immediately.
Yeah, because I want to speak to a hot single in our area.
All right, we're almost at the Moncha Hotel.
Borten has obviously told Moncha that he's coming. This was pre-arranged days before. Today she's been saying, my love, sorry, I can't today.
What? We're almost there.
What I think is happening is that she is just trying to delay Borten's arrival to get money from him at a distance.
Yeah, exactly.
We're basically there. Oh, that's nice. It's the trash tree. 609 is the one we're looking for.
All right.
This right here is 610.
Okay.
So then logically that would be 69.
67.
Okay, this is Moncha's address. Okay, so we have a list of names there. None of them are Moncha's name.
None?
Okay, Borten is just gonna call her.
Yeah, I think it's good if you call her. I mean, Borten.
Okay, we're calling. Call declined.
Moncha?
I'm sending her a picture of her front door.
That's smart. That's smart. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding. She's gonna come down now and say sorry.
Okay, but I can't go out. Let me in then. So do we think she just gave us a random fucking address?
I think, honestly, maybe.
Calling again. Call declined. Love, I can't go out. I'm very, very sick, but I'm not in Ostrava. And I think we're blocked.
We're blocked? But Borten loves her so much.
I think she just gave a random fake address.
I think so.
That is crazy. Okay, so I was kind of expecting that because obviously I did a Facebook check on our Moncha
Of course.
to verify that she's real, and she is in fact real. There she is. Just as a quick side note, she goes on loads of holidays, so I'm just gonna assume she has money. Another thing I noticed was that she says where she lives on Facebook. Here is where she told Borten she lives.
Yeah.
It's where we went. Where do you think these places are where she says she's from on her Facebook?
Should be right next to it.
Yeah, it's on the opposite side of the country.
Right, okay.
And I was able to more or less verify that she does actually live in this region right here because all her family with the same last name is like from towns in that area. The only thing that could salvage this situation, Jurspelt.
Ah, yes!
Can you explain him real quick?
Jurspelt, which is an anagram of Jasper Lust, is one of Jasper's personas that we made up years ago when we wanted to take a stranger to couples therapy and we needed a producer persona that didn't exist.
So he came in with the second burner phone and hit up Moncha with the following message.
My name is Jurspelt and I'm a producer and I found you in a Czech phone book. I'm surveying people in the Czech Republic. Can you confirm that you are Monica from Ústí nad Labem? I offer payment of 100 euros for 30 minutes of your time. Where I ask you some simple questions. Let me know. Thanks, Jurspelt.
Not entirely a lie.
No.
We do want to speak to her.
And we'd give her the money.
Here's what unfolded, right? She agreed, but she needed prepayment, which is why I had you send
50 euros, yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I sent her that.
My employer has sent it. Please provide me with a location for tomorrow. That was a trade-off, right?
I won't do it for so little money. Send me another 50 and we'll meet tomorrow. Oh, I hate her. And then he said, I understand your scheme. Do not bullshit me. Send me the location or I will report you to the police.
Jurspelt is like...
Oh, Jurspelt is cutthroat.
So then, Moncha replied,
Lovosice at the entrance 14. Do you have my address?
Lovosice, right, is one of the towns...
You said that, yeah. Number 14 of 1 Street.
What I eventually kind of assumed and figured out was happening here is that she's using an auto-translate thing to send these messages.
Oh, yeah.
I started translating things that were like at the entrance or a raid from Czech to English. And eventually I ended up on U Najezdu. In that town, there is a street called U Nadjezdu.
Oh.
This morning, Moncha kind of confirmed our meeting.
Just now?
But added something.
Okay. And it's in German again. Limerick Hotel Labe.
Yeah. So she confirmed the address, but then was like, also...
Hotel.
This hotel, which is in sort of the next town over. Also one of the worst rated hotels there, but whatever.
That's not a great picture.
I think at 1 p.m. we're gonna go to the address. If we don't find anything there, we can go to this hotel.
I'm so stoked. Let's find Monica.
Okay, we are a couple of meters from her house, potentially.
I'm so excited, it's crazy.
Also, let's see if she speaks German, Czech, or English.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, because I speak one of them.
Number 14, off we go.
All right, I'm a little scared.
It's just Jur Spelt and his boss.
That is 14.
This is 14.
Yeah, this building's 14. Oh, they're unmarked?
I guess Jur Spelt's gotta give a call.
He's calling.
No answer.
Do you think we should just ring a bell?
Yep, I think that's the only way. Dobrý den, Monica? Well, the little icon here says wait.
Oh yeah.
But
wait for what? We already connected.
maybe someone's coming, or?
Wanna hit her with another call?
Quinten?
Yeah.
I think we're blocked.
Yeah, if you send something, it goes to 1 tick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she blocked us. And no more profile picture.
Does she just give out random addresses? But she gave an address that is in the city where I could confirm via other ways that she does live.
Yes.
You would almost guess that she would live in one of the surrounding places to confirm that we're here. But it makes me want to check all the nameplates for all the surrounding places.
Yeah, let's do that. No.
No, I mean that's a
I was about to say
different Monica.
Now, honestly, asking people might be the smartest move. Oh, maybe this random person walking?
Dobrý den. Do you speak English? Trošku. This woman.
Yeah.
Do you know her?
My teta.
Your aunt?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Where is she?
Better.
She's over there. I doubt it. Yeah, I think bro was just memeing, honestly. We're looking for this woman. Do you?
I don't know her.
You have not seen her in this area?
I've seen her.
No? Okay, thank you very much. I don't know where to go from it right now. We can go to the hotel.
I guess.
But she did block Jur Spelt.
Maybe I'm crazy. I just feel like we should make one more lap.
Sure. This woman, do you know her?
Woman is home here.
Yeah, somewhere here. Do you know?
Don't.
Thanks. Everyone's extremely willing to give information to two dudes looking for a woman.
My friend is no.
Also don't know. No, understandable.
Okay.
This woman?
Daddy.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Ah, let's go.
The quick.
Okay, so every kid knows this woman. Dobrý den?
Ano.
Monica?
Ano.
Ano. Jur Spelts.
Jak má to na BN?
I cannot f***ing believe this word.
Me neither.
Do you speak English?
Jo, to je dcera.
The dcera. Ah, ano.
Who's this lady of her?
This is her mom.
Oh, her mom.
She's here?
Yeah.
Oh, can you go get her? Thank you. Great. So I instantly recognize her from Facebook stalking. I know that that's her mom. You know, it does feel good to have a secret weapon. Like, if anything at any point goes wrong, we just say 6, 7, and you know they'll go off.
You're right. You're like the smoke screen.
There we are. Hello, Monica? Monica, nice to meet you. Du sprichst Deutsch?
No.
Hello, you speak English?
Yes, I speak it.
We are asking your sister if she knows this man. WhatsApp?
Yeah.
You have it. Can I see it on your phone?
You're looking in the archives.
No, zeptej se, Páťo.
This is the chat, I think.
Can I ask you why you're looking for this guy or what's happened?
Yeah, here's what I think is going on.
Yeah.
I think your sister's pictures and profile is being used on scammy dating websites in the Czech Republic.
Yes.
And we are investigating those. Someone pretending to
be her
your sister
is trying to get money out of people internationally.
The person pretending to be Monica has like a Revolut account in her name.
Because your sister does not use Revolut?
Also, thank you for translating.
Yeah, thanks for the translation, yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Borton.
Bort out.
So sometimes the presumed scammer turns out to be the victim.
Yeah, the real Monica is innocent, and I have another way of verifying this. Because after she blocked Borton, quote unquote, in Ostrava, I put another burner sim into the burner phone and just started hitting up the scammer Moncha as another person on Czech Single Women she matched with. She texted this person while we were speaking to the real Monica.
While we were actually holding her phone and everything. which is crazy. So someone is stealing her entire identity to scam other people, but we still need to figure out what the identity of the actual scammer is.
I just started working away with this new burner number and pretended not to trust the scammer. And this is also where I figured out you don't really need to be all in boomer mode. Like, you want to read this?
Oh yeah, I'll read it out. You'll send me some money if I show up and you start believing it's me. Yes, I promise for real. / sarcastic. Okay, I'm curious if you can send me money right away. No, first call. Not sending you shit till I see you on call. Call me and then money? Oh dear. Oh dearie dear, pick up loser.
And I got them to agree to a video call.
I know. We were still there. We already thought we were done filming. And I quickly took out my phone to take some clips of that as well. So she picks up and the video call shows a woman who is clearly not Monica, who we met just 2 days before that. But we're also pretty sure that she wasn't the person that we were chatting with, because whenever we'd ask like any form of question, she would just kind of look over the phone.
What is your name?
And we tried to run screenshots of her face through our facial recognition software, but nothing.
So I managed to convince them to do another video call, this time
somehow
outside. And this gave me loads of information. It was the same woman outside with kids, and she showed her surroundings, including this statue right here. I had to scan Google Maps quite a bit, and then I found it.
And where was it?
It is in Lovosice.
Which is where the victim Monica, real Monica, is. So I texted pictures of this woman to both the real Monica as well as her brother-in-law that we spoke to when we were in front of Monica's house. And a few days went by. Because I asked them like, who's this person? We did not really get a reply at first because they really had to like dig into it for a second until one day, one evening, and I quickly grabbed my camera, the brother-in-law called me. Turns out they had seen this woman. Oh wait, so you do know this girl?
Yeah, we know her.
Because the real Monica's sister has a friend, and this friend lives with the brother
Of the
scammer. Do we know any sort of name? And her name is Kashka Surmayeva.
Oh, it's upside down.
It's upside down.
That's fine. We have a name.
We have her name, we have her Facebook.
But I feel like there's someone else involved, because Kachka Surmayeva on these calls clearly did not speak German or English or anything.
No.
While in the texting, there were constant switches. And from the many Revolut help desk sessions, they sent a lot of screenshots off their phone. And in one of those screenshots, it was like a Google profile type thing.
Yeah.
And in that Google profile picture, it just said the letter L, which tends to be the first name of your profile, which tends to be your real name.
If you haven't changed your profile picture yet on Google. Yeah. Does she have like a husband or a boyfriend or?
She has the boyfriend.
Introducing
Lada Tokar. This is who I think is kind of behind it. Because I figured out by doing some intense Facebook stalking that it is Kachka's at least boyfriend.
And the brother-in-law also at first thought that Kashka's name was Tokarova, which would be the feminine version of his last name.
It's so crazy that someone who you sort of kind of know,
in kind of just your general like neighborhood,
is like stealing your whole identity.
It's like being in the grocery store and just knowing that there's a person there just taking your likeness, your name, creating a bank account in your name somehow. I did message Revolut about that as well. They take it very seriously and they're now using their fraud prevention department to really dig into all of this.
Yeah, and also the real Monica and her family are reporting this to the police as well in the Czech Republic.
So yeah, identity theft, not a joke. So I think we should try and call the scammer on a different phone one last time. Hello. Good afternoon. Kachka, sir. Good afternoon, Kachka.
She hung up as soon as she heard her name.
Yeah. Hello, Kachka.
I'm gonna guess she's not picking up anymore.
I wanted to say the outro in her face. That would have been so funny. What are you sending? A picture of the bank? if she falls for that now, it's crazy.
There we go. Kachka Surmayova, ano? Dobrý den.
This is you. And the video you see on your screen right now is one that YouTube thinks you're really gonna like, so let's click it and find out whether or not they're right as well.
You're caught, by the way.
Yeah.